Belgian Saison. Belgian Saison. It's time to go in the keg, because believe it or not, as you saw, we're completely empty. 3 kegs empty. There's nothing in the keezer at the minute. So I've gone from expanding, so that I've always got a keg empty to put beer into, to having 3 empty. So we desperately need to get the Saison in the keezer. Then we're going to have, of course, a sneak peek at her, and then we'll have a talk about where I've gotten with the upgrades. Yeah. We have beer in the keezer again. Thank God for that. Getting a bit worried then for a minute. She was empty. But would you look at that? Hey? What a lovely uplifting colour. So like a real light coppery straw colour. It looks very good. A few floaters in there. I didn't crash chill it. These ladybugs everywhere. Belgian Saison with yellow sub. Dry hopped it with 30 grams. I don't know what it's going to bring. I've not used that hop before. But the aroma is very Belgian-y. No shit. It smells good. There's almost a hint of tartness. That's the word. Mounted at 22. Let's get a taste on it. Sneak peek. Ah, that's nice. I'm very pleased with that. I don't know why I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I think maybe because the brew day was was a bit of a calamity, and so when I got it into the fermenter, I was just like, get in the fermenter, get in the fermentation fridge. I don't want to see you anymore. I've done with you. I haven't really thought about what it may taste like, and so I haven't really thought much of it, to be fair. But wow, it's different. It's definitely nice and refreshing. There is a strange bitterness to it, which is still there now. It's not overpowering, but it's just lingering. It's still there. Decentish mouthfeel. The malts are nice. The malts are nice. Although they're light, they're definitely present from start to finish. It's got a bit of a biscuity, bready malt to it. It's got that typical Saison tartness to it as well. So there's a nice tartness that hits with the bitterness. Definitely a Saison, and it's definitely got that Belgian-y character to it. Hop-wise, for this yellow sub, it's early days. Obviously, this is a sneak peek, but I'm getting the citrus, and that's about it at the minute. But we'll see how it develops. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. Alright, that's the sneak peek on the Belgian Saison. I must confess that I haven't really been thinking much about what content to get up just recently, and it's been annoying me because I know that I haven't had as much content going up, and it's because I've been trying to gather funds for this, for kicking off this new brewery build, and alongside doing that I've been chucking a bit of spare time into continuing the research on what I'm going to do with the pots. And the last video there was a lot of you that said again Spike Brewing, and someone said why don't you message them, see if they'll sponsor you. So I did. I contacted Spike Brewing, and I must say they got back to me straight away. I was quite surprised. I just left them the spiel that you were mainly recommending Spike Brewing and shouting the name from the rooftops. I told them what I was looking at, but they were saying that you were the best. That was what I was. That was the gist of the email I sent. And would you be interested in sponsoring the build? A long shot. But if you don't ask, you don't get. I didn't get, but I was back and forth with them. Really friendly, really quick responses, and no bullshit, straight to the point. So it's funny because the response I got back from them was to say that a customer had written in telling us to watch your videos, and that they'd seen a couple and they were great stuff. Who was it? Come on, who was it? Which made me laugh. I was shocked at that. And then they just said, what were you looking at? And send us your postcode and we can work out shipping costs. So I did. They said unfortunately the shipping cost is going to be over $1,000 to ship, and that would be for the turnkey system, the whole job lot, control panel, everything. That's all they could ship over. But they did say that they would be able to cover half of the shipping cost. They then went on to say that it's a bummer, and that it would have been great to have some Spark equipment in the UK. And then they put someday we will be in the UK, and we understand if you can't wait. So they know the drill. They know that that is out of my price range for what I'm wanting to do. But they were down to the point. They tried to help me out with the shipping, but they knew, I think, that it wasn't going to happen. But I can't fault them. I can't fault them. They got back to me very quickly. You can't fault that with a company. Tried to help you. Unfortunately this time it's going to be too expensive, so I cannot go with Spike Brewing. But I can't fault them for getting back to me. Their customer service is, it looks pretty good. That's the experience I've got from them. So I did try, got in touch with Spike, and it's not going to work. So it leaves me back with Blickman and SS Brewtech, and again down to cost. It's looking like we're going to be going down the SS Brewtech. There are other smaller companies out there that are putting pots together that are a lot cheaper, but I've had a look at them and I'm thinking that I'm going to stick with some sort of name brand. So we're going to go with SS Brewtech. It's looking like. It's a shame because I would have liked to have seen a bit of Spike Brewing equipment here. It does look fantastic stuff. But that is a dream. We're going down the SS route, I think. Anyway, back to what I was saying about content and me not putting the content out there because I was concentrating on this a little bit and it's been annoying me. And then I thought, well, make the videos about that. This channel is about my journey through the home brewing, and this is part of it. So don't shy away from making the videos about it. It's not necessarily brewing videos, but it's me. It's part of my journey. So that's what I'm going to do. I've still got to sort out the wiring for the pots to get these up and running again while we sort out the new kit, which I'm going to do pretty damn soon. It's a case of just bearing with me a second, and the videos coming up are going to be mainly my thoughts about where to go and what I would like on the pots and how much them bits and bobs are going to be, and just videos about me working my way through what I'm going to buy. But I think that's where we're going to go with it for now. I'm going to document the whole thing So not just the build and the pots arriving, but actually getting a bit of research put together and numbers and figures and pros and cons, and trying to put some sort of video together like that occasionally. But that's it, fellas. That is it. I did try, but alas, you can't have Spike. So as always, guys, don't forget to thumb this video because you don't want to do. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, click it, and you won't miss out to come in the next share the video. All to see you until next time. I'm out of here.